Good morning, folks. My name is Curtis Chandler, and I'm president here at PFL. We hope that everyone had a fantastic weekend. The Dow closed lower on Friday of last week and lower 543.01 points week over week. The S&P 500 closed lower on Friday of last week and lower 103.62 points week over week. Nasdaq closed lower on Friday of last week, but higher 576.58 points a week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures traded lower and are expected to open down this morning 211 points. Oil prices settled lower on Friday of last week and lower week over week. WTI traded down 62 cents per barrel on Friday of last week to close at $88.75 per barrel, down $2.14 per barrel a week over week. U.S. commercial crude inventories decreased by 4.5 million barrels week over week. U.S. crude inventories are 5% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories decreased by 2.4 million barrels week over week and are slightly above the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventories decreased by 3.2 million barrels week over week and are 12% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane and propylene inventories increased by 800,000 barrels a week over week and are 18% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices closed at 69 cents per gallon, down 1 cent per gallon week over week, and down 16 cents per gallon year over year. WTI is poised to open down 10 cents a barrel from Friday's close. Total North American weekly rail volumes were down 0.46% in week 41 compared to the same week last year. 6 of AAR's 11 major traffic categories posted year over year decreases. This most significant increase was from petroleum and petroleum products, which was up 13.99%. The most significant decrease was from metallic ores and minerals, which were down 6.78%. North American rig count was up by 7 rigs week over week. U.S. rig count was up by 2 rigs week over week, but down 147 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 624 active rigs. Canada's rig count was up by 5 rigs week over week, but down by 12 rigs year over year. Canada's overall rig count is 198 active rigs overall year over year. We are down 159 rigs collectively. Folks, we have a few things we are watching out there for you. Tank car committee meeting. Folks, we were there last week in Dallas. It was a well-attended meeting. We met some new folks and saw some old friends. As normal, the tank car world is in a constant flux of change. It is important to keep on top of pending or new rules or changes in policy. Please call the desk if you want us to fill you in on any happening out there in the tank car world in case you missed it, or read PFL's report for further details. With conferences over till year end, we will see you in Mars in Chicago is the next one we're going to. We are watching energy, folks. If we had an energy policy, here is what it would look like, taking into account the environment. We would increase natural gas production, increase LNG production on the back of it. We would increase coal production and capture carbon from new, larger coal facilities strategically placed near depleted oil reservoirs for enhanced oil recovery. Other facilities close by, such as refineries, would participate in carbon recapture and injection into depleted oil reservoirs for increased oil production. We would fill up our strategic petroleum reserves. Well, we would have never depleted them to begin with. We would encourage more drilling producing oil here in the United States, creating energy independence and peace. Despite kicking and screaming from the left, who seem to think that we are going to power the economy with batteries and wind, which have proved to be a failed policy and environmentally unfriendly, some very small baby steps are being made. We have a lot to say about this in today's report and have many updated charts showing up-to-date pricing and inventory levels for pretty much everything. So please read PFL's Rail Report today for further details as it relates to today's podcast. In addition, we also highlight the latest refinery runs, the latest import and export numbers for all petroleum-related products. Petroleum rail cars are up again for the 7th week in a row. Please read our report. We do it all for you folks. Also, in every weekly report is the latest and greatest on what cars are available for sale, lease, or sublease. Please call PFL today for all your rail car needs, including storage, leasing, subleasing, car cleaning, repair, flaring, nitrogen generation, and transloading services. We still have some space in St. Louis. We have found that to be an excellent return on lease location with access to all class 1s and have guys on site cleaning, doing repairs and nitrogen services. All mobilization fees are waived. Please call PFL for further details. Well, have a nice, safe week out there, and thanks for listening, and please read the report. Thank you.